Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be... Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. Lampard running with the ball. And it's Michel Platini. Platini. Now it's Pelé, and it's made its way to him.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bale takes a shot. Lampard never out of the action for very long. Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. Arsenal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Driving on and making good progress. That is good strength. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale going face to face with his great rival. And here's Hazard.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zanetti. And it's Ibrahimovic. Lampard. There he goes, motoring forward. Timber has it in a wide position. Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. Eto'o. And he's made sure that's not getting through. This looks promising. And the shot! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ribéry. Closing in on goal. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Platini. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Seedorf. Seedorf is fouled. And he's in on goal. Good claim, no margin for error there. Buffon defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
There will be 1
Platinum,
minute
the
added
specialist in tearing teams apart. Lampard, clipped into space, chance! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and that's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So straight into the second half. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit...
It's Asa! And it's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Nesta. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, that's neat. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
It's a promising position. Pele. And it's Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's got away. Drive and a header. And there's a goal. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the finish!
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal
9,
have their second corner now.
Number 13, Hazard. Number 22, Ibrahimovic. Number 8, Frank Lampard.
Tries to get it clear.
On the field, number
And now they can
25,
spring out of defence.
Number 18, Mbappe. Number 4, Adriano. Number 10, Pep Guardiola. Substitution in progress.
Figo. Oh, this is a terrific run. Nice interception, well timed. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Zanetti. "75 minutes played. So, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Zola, the regular corner taker.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rummenigge. He's rising! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
There they go, hunting in packs. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's found a way through. Figo delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. And it's Hullet.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And he's well positioned here. Rummenigge! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And he's been shifted off it. Hullet. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have... It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pelé. It's a good run down the right. And it's Ribéry.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Hazard. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Lampard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good...
Oh, terrible pass. And he is dashing away. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti cuts it out. Still goalless at the moment. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. Messi. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Messi having a look. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Brilliant save from Buffon! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Has a look and plays it forward. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Timber has the space to scheme. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eto'o. Lampard. And it's Hazard. Gattuso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Stam defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hazard. He's had it taken off him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Played back. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. the major moment in the game. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And now the breakaway, and it's Michel Platini. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Pele, now it's Hazard. He's found some space. Crosses it in here. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. This possibly the last play of the half. Pele! Denied by Anitz. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Ah, he's given it away. Bale takes a shot. That is special. Gareth Bale. A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gattuso produces the perfect tackle there. Hazard looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Terrific effort! Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross, and it really should have seen something better on the end of it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a nicely shaped ball. Seedorf. Driving forward, threads one in. Platini! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Arsenal leading now.
Number 5.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The ball's gone astray. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Ibrahimovic.
Pepe.
Number 11,
Seedorf.
Platini.
Azar, a
Number
player so
13,
deservedly decorated
Azar.
with praise and
Coming on
glory.
the field, number 4,
Gattuso.
Pedri. Number 25,
Tonali.
Zola.
And it's
Number
Ribéry.
19,
And here's Zola. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Azar. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Eto'o. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to belt it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
No, that's been intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. And this is Eto'o. Chance here to counter. Nesta. Adriano. Gattuso, the man synonymous with solidity.
Zola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Eto'o! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Spread it left. Seedorf. And this is Azar. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Back when it goes. That's very neat. Ribéry crosses. Cleared away. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ibrahimovic. And here's Azar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard running with the ball. Oh, that was vital. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Back in once more. Leicester with the clearance. Showing good feet. And it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Eto'o. And the ball's gone astray. Has a look and plays it forward. Hazard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lampard does really well to win the ball there. Not the most accurate pass. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. No goals as yet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And another try! Lampard, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Timber. Stam. Lampard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Azar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ribéry. And that has left him in a heap. And he's forced to go back. No way through. Now it's Hazard. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gattuso. That has not gone well. Gattuso. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking tidy in possession here. Azar! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's gone looking for safety. Look at the space here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Eto'o. Seedorf. Looking for the far post. That has been knocked clear. Looking for options for movement.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. That's an excellent interception. Gattuso. Played out to the left flank. Ribéry. It's Seedorf. Gattuso. And here's Ribéry. Ball is over the line. Timber. So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back underway. So the first half brought no goals. And he's had it nicked away. Azar. Now it's Eto'o. That's a sharp pass. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Seedorf. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Seedorf. Nice interception, well timed. Gattuso. And it's Timber. Lampard. Hazard. Now Platini. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Pelé venturing down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Azar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Messi, good purposeful running this. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. Madrid given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And that is well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Lampard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf. And it's Ribéry. Well, that is one way to stop him. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Ribéry plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball! And Ribéry! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Platini. Number 8, Frank Lampard.
Now it's Hullet.
Number 3, Gattuso. Number 22, Ibrahimovic.
Pressing's intense,
Number
and it's
9,
paid off.
Pele.
Passing
Coming on the
is
field,
crisp and sharp.
Number 21, Schneider. Number
Hullet.
5, Tonali. Number 7, Rijkaard. Number 18, Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving
Number
this forward.
25, Zola. Substitutions taking place.
Pepe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe pinches it off him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top. Well read, and the danger is averted. Driving forward. Rummenigge. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Now it's Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Zola. He's having a hit! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Has he won it? He just might have won it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Can he finish? Oh, good finish! They have stolen level at the last! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And it's Figo. No, he's not getting any further than that. And here's Mbappe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And we come to you
Zola
now.
picking up. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic. And Ribery! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ribery is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ribery. Oh, right place, right time. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And this is Ribery. Real chance here. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Passes short and sharp. And it's Seedorf. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Bale. Seedorf. And here's Ribery. Lampard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Azar. Eto'o with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And here's Azar. Nice sequence of passes, this. Lampard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lampard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lampard. Pepe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Bale. Gattuso. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Now Gattuso. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's free, he has got space. And he whips it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pele. And it's Michel Platini. And he's had it nicked away.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Platini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Eto'o. Is there any support? He might not need it. Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Played for Lampard. Now it's Azar. Seedorf. Ribery. Seedorf. That is lovely.
That's good play from him.
Pinches it off him. Azar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Eto'o. This is a promising build-up. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Arsenal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Azar. He's having a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Eto'o, picked out brilliantly. Azar! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's another good win of the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Azar has played it back. Now that's a lovely exchange. He is through here. The cutback. He leaps for it. And that's a sharp finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He has a look up. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Bale. He's got away. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Hazard. Platini.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Decent chance! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
8.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hazard is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tonali. Stam. Tonali. Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Platini really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Ribery. Tonali. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Now Timber. Tries to play it through. Seedorf. Now it's Ribery. Now it's Hazard. Great ball and he's in here. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Platini. And it's Gattuso. Now Tonali. And the number on the board is 3. Pepe cuts it out. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Please be
So,
reminded
Jim, how
that
do you
drinking
reflect
is
on
only
what we've
allowed in
seen?
areas
Well,
shown
Peter,
on this map.
I
Thank
really
you very
couldn't
much for
see
your
what this
cooperation.
team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Hops for safety. Hazard.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gives it back. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely weighted ball. Messi picks it up out wide. That is lovely. Rice. Ah, such a clever touch.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Lampard. Ferdinand. Hazard. Threads one in. Thinks about... Shot goal! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is well cleared. Rooney taken off it pretty forcefully. And here's Hazard. Maldini was in no mood for any of that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. But he's forced to go back. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Pass somewhat off target. Timber is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Rice goes short. Swings in across. Ibrahimovic! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Can he get away here?
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Davids. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Nicely spread. And they've been given a corner. Hazard plays it short. Italy are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
1 minute added
Some
time.
astute defending there. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Maldini. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time.
Please
They
be
trail
reminded that
1-0.
drinking is only allowed in the
Yeah,
area
you don't get
shown
any
on this map.
points for
Thank you
stating
very
the
much
obvious,
for your
Peter, but
cooperation.
thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Can he finish? Ferdinand gets it clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rooney conjures time and space where few can. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Nesta. This is a promising build-up. Lampard. Ibrahimovic looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Del Piero. Good purposeful running this. Platini. Pele. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Almost an hour gone. Your impressions so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is Ibrahimovic! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rice. Rooney. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Pele. Maldini. And Del Piero. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lampard. Messi. Italy are looking to break at pace. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He is through here! And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Number 9, Pele. Number 13, Hazard. Number 11,
Cleared away.
Platini. Number 8,
That is ended up in no man's land.
coming on the field.
And now
Number
a sudden chance to
18,
counter.
Mbappe. Number 4, Adrian.
Ribery scooting
Number
forward.
19, Ribery.
Arsenal
Number
really
25,
might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Number 10,
That could well have been it.
Pep Guardiola. Substitutions taking place.
Mateus. Platini. Well, that looks a decent ball. Big chance! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Rummenigge cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Space for him to turn and look. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Stam. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now Davids. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that is one way to stop him. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Italy really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Davids. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gattuso. Pinches it off him. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic! Again, a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. He's shifting through the gears here. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That looks a good ball through. Ferdinand. And it's Rice. Rooney. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Rice.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero makes a dash for it. Distributed tidily. Maldini cannot be beaten that easily. That's a good run down the left. And this is Rooney. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Rooney. Oh, such a clever touch. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Just a quick request today.
Yeah, you don't get any
to
points for
please
stating
kindly
the obvious,
remove
Peter,
any
but
cars
thankfully
parked on
this
the
is
road
still
outside
very
the stadium.
savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Azar. That's rather hopeful. Bergomi, a picture of focus and alertness. Ibrahimovic. And here's Rooney. It's Rooney! And again. And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got...
Oh, that's ambitious.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now he's got space here. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Rooney. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13, Hazard. Number 22, Ibrahimovic. Number 9, Pele. Coming on the field, number 19,
Mateus.
Ribery. Number 25,
David! Oh, it's
11,
come off the upright. And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the...
Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So could they be onto something here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Over to the right flank. Goes for the shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Nesta calmly anticipates. He has found the way through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Davids.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Zola. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Italy have reclaimed it. Nedved has it in. And there's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Stan. Timber. Neymar. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Italy have their third corner. Platini goes short. Shoots! So their fourth corner of the game. Platini with the short one. Good chance here!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nesta. What a throw in. Nedved. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost any. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.